From coast to coast, in every state in the Union, the more than 3,000 DeSoto Plymouth dealers of America present Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life. Wherever you go, from one end of this nation to the other, you'll find the folks at a DeSoto Plymouth dealers ready and eager to serve you. And this week, there's big news at your DeSoto Plymouth dealers. The 1952 DeSoto is now on display. More about this great new DeSoto later in the program. And here he is, the one, the only...
Never heard of him. Oh, that's me. Well, here I am again with $1,000 for one of our couples. Is this one of our couples? And if any of them say the secret word, the duck will come down and pay him $100. The word tonight is tree. Mr. Fetterman, who's first to try for the $1,000?
Well, we invited some architects to the program tonight. And just before we went on the air, our studio audience selected Mr. Walter Hagedorn. His partner is a young woman from our audience, Miss Sheila Crystal. And here they are. Folks, meet Groucho Marx.
Come right in. Well, welcome for the DeSoto Plymouth dealers. Say the secret word and you'll divide $100. It's a common word, something you see every day. Miss Sheila Crystal. That's right. Mr. Walter Hagedorn?
Hagedorn.
Hagedorn. You're an architect?
Yes, I'm an architect.
Where are you from? Mason City?
No, I'm from Petaluma, California.
Where?
Petaluma, California, the world's egg basket.
Oh. Well, I ought to have been born there. I've laid many of them. Miss Sheila Crystal?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So, may I ask your age?
25.
25. What part of Ireland are you from, Sheila?
It's my mother who was born in Ireland. I narrowly missed being born in New Haven, Connecticut, but I was born in London instead.
In London, Connecticut?
No, London,
New London,
England.
Oh, London, England, huh? Would you say that Sheila, as an architect now speaking, would you say that she's early American, modern, or rambling?
Well, I'd say she was modern with maybe some early American influence.
Is that true, Sheila?
It'll do.
Well, now, why would I need an architect? You just can't... why can't I just go to a builder and tell him to build me a house?
Oh, well,
Hagedorn?
You could...
I'd love to say that name, Hagedorn.
You could go to a builder, but if you want a real home to suit your needs, you should go to an architect, because behind every real home, there's an architect.
Times have certainly changed since I was a lad. That certainly wasn't what you'd find behind every home. You'd find a chicken coop, that's what you'd find. Fooled you, didn't I? You ought to be ashamed of yourself, all of you. Now, well, Sheila, every girl has plans for a dream house. Would you give us some idea of what you'd like?
Well, I think an early American salt box type of house. I lived in one in New Jersey, and...
You lived in a salt box?
It's a salt box type of house.
Oh.
It's early American. I lived... Of course, it would have to have plenty of space behind it for kennels. I have a pair of Rhodesian Ridgebacks.
Is that so? Well, if you keep your mouth shut, nobody will notice it. Guess what is a Rhodesian Ridgeback?
It's a lion dog.
A what?
A lion dog.
Well, I'm a lion dog myself. What do you mean, lion dogs? You mean they're always lying under the stove?
No, they hunt lions.
They hunt lions in New Jersey?
No, in South Africa.
Oh. You live in New Jersey and you send them over to South Africa?
No, you've got me completely wrong. I live in California.
You just told me you lived in a salt box in New Jersey. You were born in Connecticut and you hunt in Africa. Kid, you certainly get around.
gets confusing, doesn't it?
Oh, it's devastating. Would you mind amplifying this a little more?
About the dogs?
About anything, I don't care. My standards are low. I don't care what we discuss.
Well,
Tell us about the lion dogs.
Well, they hunt in packs of about half a dozen of them, and they're noted for their ability to scent a lion about a mile away, and they bay him out of hiding, and they hold him for the huntsman's coup de grace.
Oh. Well, a huntsman without a coup de grace is nothing, huh? I don't see how they can get around without one. Do these dogs ever get into trouble? They have no lions to chase around here. Do they keep in practice by chasing the milkman or iceman or something?
So far, they've been quite well behaved over here, but I can remember an instance in South Africa where Chaka, rather, was beyond the pale. Chaka, that's the name of the dog, yes.
He was beyond the pale? What do you mean? He was thirsty and he...
No, but he kept two honeymooners out of the hotel by barking when they tried to open the door, and they had to stay out till about 3 o'clock in the morning when I came to rescue them.
Very funny. That Chaka is really a dirty dog.